Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It is Triple Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to another episode of When They Cry. So I've done a couple things, a couple adjustments. Thank you to NegativeAE for kind of walking me through all of the stuff. I've been busy the past couple days because my friend has just come back from the military, so it was really helpful to have, like, just here's how you solve everything in the comments. So thank you, Nerd. I appreciate that. Also, it may be a bit louder this time because I've raised the volume, lowered the music. So that way you guys can hear the voices. The voices should be as loud as me now, so that'll be interesting. So let's get into this. I think I clicked right at the end of the last episode, so this is just right after that last text. Basically what had happened is we just lost the game, I think. So.
ケイチ君が嬉しそうだよ。なんでだろう。きっと女装の喜びに目覚めちゃったんだよ。
Yeah.
あ、ケイチ君、カチューシャ落ちそうだよ。直してあげるね。
Rana cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had been enshrined upon my head.
そうよ、ケイちゃん。本物の女の子の前で女の子の格好をする快感に目覚めたりとかした？正直に言ってごらん。大丈夫。笑ったりしないから。うわー！てめえ！ぶっ殺！
Swinging Mion's bag about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Also, let me know how this is, if the sound's alright or not. We'll see. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. After that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. You need instructions on how to put, maybe, like, bra. There's a bra. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean, knowing this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man...
ケイちゃん、声大きい。黙ってりゃ演劇のお稽古くらいでごまかせるんだから。
そうだよ。大騒ぎしたら、その個性的な趣味の人だって勘ぐられちゃうよ。
Wait. That's right, if I cause a scene here, they'll find out I'm wearing women's clothes, right down to the unmentionables.
でもケイちゃんってさ、お肌のキメ細かいよね。お化粧のノリがいいってよく言われない？
Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. What kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them?
メイドさんのカチューシャをつけた感想はどう？これぞまさに画量転生。カチューシャこそがメイド衣装の真骨頂だもんね。
何が画量転生だ。バカこら。いじるな。
ケイチ君照れてる。かいい。
そう男の人ってフリフリとかって好きなんだよね。
Is that cute, really?
そうよ。それを自分で身につけてみた感想は。
I feel like a man weering a garter belt and like a maid outfit.
感想なんて別に。
Granted,
そんな。
I'm not attracted to the opposite sex, right? Or to the same sex, I mean. But I feel like it's disturbing either way.
めくるな。
Kinda.
キュッとするでしょ。歩くたびに足元スースーするの。ちゃんと感じてる。
Stop. Don't whisper such strange things in my ear. This is very perverted, this section. My miserable manhood subtly shifted.
赤くなってる。やっと気づいたかな？そう。今、ケイちゃんは成人男子垂涎のメイドさんそのものなんだよ。
Stop it, Mion. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear?
メイドさんをギューって抱きしめたいって思ったことない？ケイちゃんは今ね、そのメイドさんと一体化してるの。 わかる？それはね、肌を重ねるよりもずっと近い距離。ほら、息吹や鼓動が聞こえてこない？
みーちゃん、それって
Verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Rena's nose.
ちゃんとお化粧して、ケイちゃん好みのストレートロングのカツラかぶせて、ケイちゃんの理想をそのままの美少女にコーディネートしてあげるよ。そしたらさ、私と一緒に街を歩こうよ。きっと男たちの視線を独り占め。それはきっととても気持ちのいいことだよ。これである一部分を除けば本物の女の子なのにな。
What? Saying that she tried to flip my skirt? This is definitely not the time. I can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Crash thud. Before I realized it, Rena was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek.
もじもじしてるケイチくん、すごく可愛かったよ。お持ち帰り。
Peering through Rena's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion laying spread eagle on her back. I see, this must be what Satoko and Rika-chan feel like when they become Rena's prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down from her frenzy.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。今日は最高に楽しかったわ。
覚えてろ、ミヨン。今日の屈辱はきっと10倍にして返す。絶対に俺が圧勝して、これ以上にすごい服着せてお持ち帰りしてやる。
おじさんに勝てたらね。その機会を楽しみにしてるわ。
And tossed me my clothes. What the? And looking in as good a mood as I'd ever seen her left. Now,
ミヨンから解放された今、
now that
俺は1分1秒でも早く家に逃げ帰る必要がある。
I always read the text before I realize that they're already talking.
そうだね。レナはみーちゃんみたいに上手じゃないから、誰かとすれ違ってもフォローしてあげられないからね。
Soon after that, I went into a full-out dash. I'm pretty sure I was running the 100-mile in about 6 seconds there.
じゃあね、ケイチくん。また明日ね。
おう、また明日な。
The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way to... Really? Has it? At that moment, the front door opened as if someone was waiting for me.
おお、ケイイチ。帰ったか。お父さんはこれから散歩。
I was just about to go for a walk. I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them around. Okeichi.
父さん。これは、ほら、いつも話してる部活の罰ゲームなんだよ。今日はたまたま俺が負けちゃって。
Okay, my dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was oddly moist, an uncomfortably warm hand.
ケイイチ、父さんとアトリエでちょっとお話ししような。母さんに内緒でだ。
やだよ、父さん。俺、今から見たいテレビが。
Neon, you shall rue this day. His artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. I'm about to be painted.
ケイチいる？あら、お風呂だったのね。それ化粧水よ。
いや、それより何？
ごめんね。母さんちょっと頭が痛くてお夕飯作れそうにないの。だから申し訳ないんだけど、お父さんと一緒に表に食べに行ってくれる？
Mom is a go-get-em superwoman at work, but it occasionally takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity.
それはいいけど、
Fine, but
母さんは晩飯はどうするの？
母さん一人なら適当になんとかするから。行ってらっしゃい。
ケイチ、車で行くから早くしなさい。
Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat.
お待たせ。で、どこに食べに行くの？
お父さんな、この間いいお店見つけたんだよ。そこ行こうか。
My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise, for him to actually praise something is unexpected. Wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank it at 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of gourmet, is that how you spell gourmet? Gourmand? Gourmet? That's not how you spell gourmet. Like, it fits in the sentence, but I don't think that's how you, is that how you spell it? I, Keiichi Bar, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Hinamizawa night, carving straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was shockingly the family restaurant right by the station.
父さんの言ういい店ってここ？
The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. It had the air of a girl-oriented, all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
ケイチは入ったことないだろ
Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I traveled to faraway towns to eat. But returning only as far as Okinomiya Station, there was really no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. See, that was the reason I never noticed it before. We stopped the car in the restaurant's parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked here. But what really amazes me are the license plates. A lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama, Nagoya. That's fine. Chiba. Saitama. Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would have taken to get here via the major highways.
ケイチもどうやらこの店の凄みに気づいたようだな。
どういうこと？この店に来るためにこんなに遠方から人が来るってこと？
Following my dad, I climbed up the steps and entered the building. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted smoking or non-smoking seats, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait until our meals were brought to us. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from the run-of-the-mill family restaurant.
味だけで言えば普通のファミレスに見える。
味なんかはどうでもいいんだケイチ。なあ、いいだろう。
You're talking about the servers, the waitresses? I see, it may just be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. And yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If they didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, then there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
すみません。セットのデザートがまだ来ないんですけど。
What? Oh, I'm so sorry.
日替わり A セットのデザートです。
What?
さっきからずーっと待ってるんで
I've
すけど
been
ね。
waiting for quite a while.
すみません。すぐにお持ちしますので。
That's a different voice actor. The apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered.
父さん、
Dad,
ひょっとしてこの店って。
いいだろう。ここのウェイトレスさんの制服。何をするんだケイチ。父さんにも殴られたことないのに。
俺は息子だ。
いいかケイチ。父さんは決して不埒なつもりで来ているんじゃないんだぞ。あのグッドでキュートでエキセントリックな衣装から受けるインプレッションを、芸術的インスピレーションをお前に感じさせてやりたかったんだ。お前だってこういう刺激を求めていたはずだ。そうだろう。でも一人じゃ恥ずかしい。分かってる。だから父さんが無理やり連れてきたんだ。父さんが泥をかぶったとしてもケイチにはこの気持ちを分かって欲しかったんだ。あ、トイレ行ってくる。
okay. My father always has a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, I got a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Jesus, this is one revealing outfit for Mion. Although it's a different voice actor. Arriving at my seat, I tried to say something. And I would know. Keiichi Maebara would know immediately that this was Mion. And like there would be some like dooka dooka dooka, like freaking the crazy music. Sorry for the wait.
大変お待たせして申し訳ありませんでした。
Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. The waitress must have just been hired. Jesus, is this the maid outfit I wore? Because this is crazy. She moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. Silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said. What incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio. Most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I don't know where I should look. Wearing something like that, walking around the restaurant, it's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing this outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing rather than being new at the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know. It's alright to be more straightforward. My nose is starting to bleed. At that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is...
ミオンだよな。
On top of her hair being let down, she was far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude. Okay, so it is her. It was Mion. Why is she here?
なんでこんなとこで働いてるんだよ。
おじさんのお店の手伝い。
What? There's no way. Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town and that she sometimes... This is what she does?
おー、それはご苦労さんなことで。
Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I am a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames burning within my eyes, Mion took a step back. Alright. So here's the problem with this being Mion. One is a different voice actor. Two, well, okay. If I didn't have the voice actor to go off of. Two, it's when I said Mion. See, I don't know.
しかしこうしてみると結構そういう
恥ずかしいんだからあまり見ないでよ。
Confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking Mion is currently defenseless. Also, this isn't her personality. Confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously land up the combo. If anything, Mion slaps the shit out of me.
ミ
You
オン
know?
って結構胸があるから今にも見えちゃいそうだよねお客さんみんな見てるぞきっと
そんなこと言わないでよ。
No, this isn't Mion.
恥ずかしがったふりしてもダメだからなミオンはそういう恥ずかしい衣装で男の目を引いてじゃなきゃそんな格好できないもんな
私だって好きでこんなしてるわけじゃ。
Yeah, she's too, like, reserved. She's like, oh, don't say such things. You know? She's taking this a little too far. Like Mion, her character would just slap the shit out of you. Like, you'd be like, oh, those breasts are about to fall out. Boom, you'd be on the floor. Gone. Even if it's payback for the humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic. Payback Mion tenfold, there's a chance you'll hardly ever
こ
get.
んな恥ずかしい格好してお母さんは悲しんでるぞその見えそうで見えないのが最高だよなもっとチコを寄れ堪忍してお客様への奉仕の心がまだまだでおじゃるぞよ
I have a feeling my dad's gonna come back and I'm gonna be like talking dirty to this girl that I
どう
don't know.
かお許しを。
あうお持ち帰り
それは
Not that. Entering a version of Ren's cute mode, blood was spewing from the nose of a waterfall until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation plan. I mean, revenge for today's events.
これくらいで今日は許してやろう
はう。
No one makes that noise. Do people make that noise? It seems that Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from embarrassment. I may have teased her a little too much, or so I thought, but such a geek Mion is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Leaving aside exactly what exactly was
し
good.
かし知らなかったな
I never
変
knew.
がごめんのミオンが
You think
ウェ
that
イ
the
トレス
high
は
and
苦
mighty
手なんてな
Mion. I keep reading when they're talking.
違う。
でも意外な一面だよな昼間のミオンに見せてやりたいよっていうかレナたちにも見せてやりたいなレナなんかきっと狂乱して喜ぶぞあいつこの店で働きたいとか言い出すんじゃないかな
違うんです。
俺もミオンにこんな可愛い服装が似合うなんて夢にも思わなかったぜ
だから違うんです。
Okay, so I was right. While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her
違
throat.
うって何がだよ
ミオンじゃないんです。
I like how the Higurashi are just always... What? I was taken aback by Mion's confusing words.
ミオンじゃないって園崎ミオンだろ
ごめんなさい。言いそびれちゃってた。私、園崎シオンなんです。
Whoa! Alright, so I was like half right. My name is Shion Sonozaki, which means she's part of the Sonozaki family.
姉がミオンなんですよ。
Mion is my older sister. Oh, fuck. Wait. So, I'm kind of confused about a lot of things. Like, my eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. And probably thinking there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red and while fidgeting there.
シオン園崎。
はい。よくお姉に間違われるんです。
でも俺に会った時初対面とは思えない反応を示したよな。
それはいつもお姉が話してる人だから知ってたわけで。
So, I'm very confused. When I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion, who had been a leader, who was normally flowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion.
そっか。
I see.
だったら
That case.
悪かったな。
いえ、分かってくれればいいんです。お姉も敵の多い人ですから。
Well, now she's self-aware of the fact. Now is she? As I unintentionally laughed out loud, Shion laughed with me.
シオンはこういう仕事初めてなのか？慣れてなさそうだったからさ。
実は今日がケイちゃんが初めてのお客さんなの。
A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way as her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop
お
laughing.
じさんの店でバイトしてるってのは前に聞いてたからさ。もっと手慣れてるものだと思ってたぜ。
お店持ってる親類って他にだからこのお店のおじさんの手伝いをするのは初めてで。
So, is this actually? This is actually another person. So going under the assumption that this is actually another person, and we're not crazy, and this isn't actually like Mion with a split personality. And Mion's never mentioned a sister, which is fine. Is this one evil as well?
ミオンはこの店手伝いに来ないのか？
お姉ってほらこういう可愛いの苦手なんで。
I know what she's trying
そ
to
うだ
say.
な。ミオンってかっこいい系の方が似合う。だからこの店の手伝いはシオンちゃんが来て正解だったと思うぜ。
Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she
そ
misheard.
の制服ミオンなんかには絶対に似合わないと思うけど、シオンちゃんにはよく似合ってると思うしさ。
それって
Shion, like Rena often does, spaced out and turned bright red.
どういう意味なのかな。
She does actually exist. Exactly. There's no way. Unless she has a split personality. In which case, I don't know.
園崎さん R 入っちゃっていいですよ。はい。
Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was her time to take a break.
じゃあ
Well then let's...
私はこれで噂のケイちゃんと話せて楽しかったです。
ミオンと勘違いしていじめて悪かったな。ミオンには改めて復習すると伝えておいてくれ。
メイドの格好をさせられて表を歩かせられたんですよね。
そうだ。 たっぷり書かされた恥はきっとお返しすると伝えておいてくれ。
This makes me think that she's gonna have an evil side. Or it's the same person.
で、
Belay.
それより私、今日いじめられたことお姉にチクりますから。お姉に部活で仇を取られちゃってくださいね。
上等だぜ。返り討ちにしてやら。
My character seems to still think that this is Mion, but I don't know. It's a different voice actor. It's a different person. It's a different thing. I wonder if they're actually different voice actors or I'm just crazy. Because that's a different voice actor, right? Like, that doesn't sound like Mion. Mion has like a raspy kind of thing, right? She's like, oh ho ho, blah blah blah, and she has a completely different personality. Say that she has a twin sister. She does, probably. It doesn't make any sense for her to have a twin sister, though. Maybe I should ask Rena tomorrow if she really has a sister. Maybe it's better that I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I decided the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister. So I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. Not like we actually made a promise or anything. But that little exchange gave birth to a new role between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece while he was sitting on the can.
Keiichi, そろそろいいか？帰ろう。
Wait, did the father not eat anything? Damn, Dad, you're quite the regular customer. This
さ
man
っ
just...
きの新米ウェイトレスさんはケイイチの知り合いか？
なんだ、物陰から見てたのかよ。
Dad had the oldest sense of tact sometimes.
学校の子かい？ひなみ沢の？
うん。俺の友達のミオンってやつの妹なんだよ。学校はひなみ沢じゃなくて、町野に通ってるみたいだね。学校じゃ会ったことないから。
へえ。ひなみ沢の子ってみんな
半分くらいらしいよ。半分の生徒は町の学校まではるばる自転車で登校してるんだってさ。
In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? Met your little sister? Something like that? Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. That was interesting. So we met, quotes, Shion, who there's like 8 options for her. She could either be a little sister. Is there really a Shion and an introduction to Angel Mort? I think we read both of those right now. Dude, I just got an achievement called Double the Fun with like a really like thirsty looking Shion. Alright, let's view the new tips. Is there really a Shion and introduction to Angel Mort? I guess let's do this before I talk about Shion, because I want to see if what I'm thinking is right.
あ、ミオンさんの家族？
Mion-san's family.
まあ、もっと平たく言えば、あいつに兄弟とかいないのかなって思ってさ。
どうなんでございましょうね。いるやらいないやら。
その反応からすると、会ったことがないみたい。
ええ、おばあさん以外にはありませんですわ。
Okay. As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over Shion.
そういうのは理科が詳しいですわよ。理科に聞いてごらんなさいですわ。
The Togo waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
理科、ミオンさんのご家族のことをご存知ですの？
Rika was surprised at the sudden question.
ミーには家族や親戚がいっぱいいますですから。
そんなにたくさんいるのか。例えばさ、 園崎シオンってやつはいるのか？聞き間違いかもしれないから、ひょっとすると実在しないかもしれないんだけど。
C ですか？ C はいますですよ。
You mean she? Shion exists. Huh? Uh-huh. So she was real.
よく似た名前です。間違えて舌を噛んじゃいそうですわ。ミーの双子の妹さんだと聞いたことがありますですが、あまり会ったことはないのです。
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her
何
much.
年か前に法事の集まりがあった時に
このクラスにいないってことは、学校は沖宮の方に通っているってわけか。
お家も沖宮なのかもしれませんわよ。だってミョンさん自身家族とは別でおばあさんと暮らしてるわけですから。
She didn't live with her parents. That was a bit odd. Was there something between them? Yes.
とてもややこしいお家なのです。
Alright. Here's it's pretty much...
親類の数が多いらしいですから、きっといろいろと都合があるに違いないのですわ。
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious.
お、3人揃って何の話だい？おじさんも混ぜてよ。あら、
ミオンさんいいところへ。ミオンさんに双子の妹さんがいるってのは本当でございますの？
Ah, Mion, crap.
妹？いるよ。
Mion grew uncharacteristic. What? What?
あら、それは知らなかったですわ。どんな方なのかしら。ぜひ一度お顔を見てみたいですわね。
会わない方がいいよ。全然可愛くないし。
Wait. Why would you just say this blatantly? You shouldn't want to meet her because she's not cute at all. Who says that about something
生
like
意気だ
this?
し、たまに電話で話すくらいで、私もしばらく会ってないし。
Why does it look like you're in such a panic? They're just trying to sow seeds of doubt in me. Anyway, this is pretty funny, so I had to go for a while. Another Mion of the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling as if I'd made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. I don't... Really? Alright, so... God. They kind of like confirmed my thing, and then they immediately swatted it down like I was a freaking fly. So basically, my first opinion was that Shion was its own person, was their own person, and my theory was that because Shion lived in a different place than Mion did, Mion and Shion don't really talk that much because she doesn't live in Hinamizawa, which is another thing that I don't get. Because isn't the curse like cursing anybody that leaves Hinamizawa or enters Hinamizawa as a foreign person, right? Like that's my understanding of the curse, right? So if we do have a curse like that exists like that, why are people allowed to leave the school to go to Okinomiya school? And then also, or unless they're in the same place, or unless they're so close that it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was thinking that Shion was where Mion's old thing went, like how Mion used to be went into Shion, and now Mion is like this devil over here. But then they swatted it down with the whole Mion looking at me embarrassed. But then she can read my mind, right? So if you think about it that way, it's like she could just want me to believe that it's her, But really, she has a younger sister because she doesn't want me connecting with the younger sister in order to take her down. What if, in order to kill Mion, Mion is unkillable? I don't know why. I'm just throwing random shit now. Like, now I'm just throwing all logic out the window. What if Mion is unkillable, and the only way that I can kill Mion is if I kill Shion? What a twist. What a twist I've just thought of just now. I don't think that's how it is, though. I think, so, like, something... I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously it's going to tell us whether Shion is a thing or not, but... Fuck, man. I really want to believe that she's just a different person that I can talk to. The more people that I can reside my trust in. But then, if she was a real person, she's not a real person. Unless this is taking place in a weird world. Where this isn't a prequel, and I just think it's a prequel. What if I think this is a prequel, and this is actually just a dream sequence? Because, why wasn't Shion mentioned at all in the second half if I've met her in this prequel? You know? I don't know. Now at last we come to the blazing hot third day. The Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant and the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shibon city of XX Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you can just go to a blank censored place or something. We aim not for sweet treats, but sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitresses' uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War photography. Away. I might need to turn that sound down. It scares me every time. The smoking areas are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Yesterday I failed to get seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu the Hunter. He's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose his seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the opening of Akihabara's XXXX and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. After 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is a rule of the hunter withdraw with grace once marked. My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag and might fossilize in there. If there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day, I have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold. As to be expected from the hunter. He obtained this nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. Or an artisan. Surprisingly, is that this uniform conquest across Japan has not yielded a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been to approximately half the total of prefectural police stations in the country. That thing from the day before. The day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden Cuisine and XX in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on only by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, Jesus, I gotta turn that down, like right now. Even though it's like the end of the episode and it's been the line for the whole time. To receive such high praise, we'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures. 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing heart pictures, you too can become a war photographer. Okay. That was stupid. So this was the one that kind of gleaned the most information. I don't know. I want to believe so badly that Shion is a different person, but it looks like the game wants me to believe that they are not the same person, or they are the same person. But I want to believe that they're not. Because here's why. Because when in visual novels, it's always good to have that person that you can talk to. In the first game, or in the first chapter of this, it was Oishi-san. He kind of like came up to me and was like, hey, let's talk. We could talk about murder and shit like that. He was kind of like my way out, so there was like a little bit of relief there. Shion is kind of like that for this chapter if they decide to go that route, which I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, you guys know. That's unfair. If you haven't played the game before, what do you guys think? Shit, like, honestly, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I know we covered a little bit less than normal today, but that's because I was kind of dumbfounded by the whole situation that went on today. Next episode, we'll get right back into this. Peace out, you guys.